Izinkan saya menyatakan penghargaan setingginya kepada pihak penganjur, termasuk Samdabi tadi, kerana komitmen mereka untuk memastikan cita-cita kita hidup lestari dalam suasana yang lebih segar dan aman dapat kita capai. Saudara, seperti mana kita tahu, dalam dunia pasca normal ini agak mencabar, dan di antara cabaran terbesar adalah soal perubahan iklim dan wacana yang ketir di antara negara-negara berkembang dengan negara maju untuk mencari satu jalan tengah akhirnya dicapai melalui kerangka ESG dan juga dalam liputan seusai COP28 di Dubai baru-baru ini. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's an extremely challenging task. Of course, pious pronouncements and platitudes on the ESG, I realize the challenge during these post-normal times because climate change happens to be one of the core issues that we have to grapple with. Yes, there has been impressive, remarkable achievements in many areas. There's still this rancorous discourse between the challenge faced by the emerging economies and the industrialized world, and the dialogue and resolution which at times some of us feel rather blatantly biased in favor of the more industrialized countries. The commitment to support the endeavor, including the sacrifices by the emerging economies, has not been that forthcoming. But notwithstanding all this, we in the emerging economy and the global south have to deal with this situation. And I don't think we are in the position to wait, because waiting means at our own expense and our peril. So though we continue to give support and take bold measures within our country, and now with this collaboration between Malaysia, Indonesia and the Philippines, to me is quite a remarkable achievement, including the media collaboration, means that we will not use this seemingly unsurmountable differences between the global south and the richer countries. It should not deter us from coming forth with bold measures to save our planet and our region and also our countries. So, as we gather today, of course, we are painfully aware of the challenges facing our environment. Hotter temperatures, more severe storms, and increased droughts. We in Malaysia have experienced this too. Unprecedented and, of course, a major challenge to our limited resources and the patience of our people, particularly in the rural areas, in the heartland, and also along our shores. 2024 has been regarded now as the hottest year on record. So make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, they are no longer theoretical risks, but the lived realities of many around the world. In response, governments around the world have agreed to cut their emissions. This has been accompanied by various measures to foster green innovation, catalyze sustainable economies, and chart courses towards renewable energy transitions. In Malaysia, we have taken a progressive stance towards decarbonization, and Minister Nik Nazmi has been quite determined and tough in his recommendations, not necessarily too popular, but is absolutely necessary. In fact, the concept of Madani, the country's ethos of development, places sustainability as one of its 7 core tenets. And in this regard, the government is committed to embedding ESG principles into the fabric of governance, ensuring a sustainable and prosperous future for generations to come. We have implemented multifaceted policies aimed at reducing carbon emissions, promoting social equity, creating new growth opportunities in green economy, and ensuring, importantly, transparent governance. To this effect, substantial funds have been allocated for renewable energy, sustainable agriculture, green transportation, signaling our commitment to reducing the country's carbon footprint and promoting sustainable practices. Of course, the Star said this is not enough, and Minister Nik Nazmi is echoing that sentiment also. But as Minister of Finance, I have to grapple with the limited resources that we have. I'm defending my position in front of the Minister. We must recognize that achieving net zero requires a collaborative effort involving all. And I think this has been amplified by the earlier speech. The government, the private sector, the civil society, and the general public. This is where I believe the formation of the Asia ESG Positive Impact Consortium, it is timely, where it can leverage the prowess of 3 media giants to facilitate collaborative action between stakeholders, business, and the public. I take this opportunity to commend the Indonesian and the Filipino inquiry too, who has been quite supportive, not only in the issue of climate challenge, but also Anwar during his doldrums, difficult pieces. I don't get that treatment in the country. I get better treatment in Indonesia and the Philippines. So, thank you. Terima kasih. Maraming salamat. Here, we ought to remember that embracing ESG practices transcends mere regulatory compliance. It necessitates a shift in mindset to embrace the principles of environmental stewardship, social responsibility, and governance excellence. Therefore, I urge stakeholders, businesses, civil society, and individuals to actively participate in achieving a sustainable and secure future for our next generation. Together, we can, inshallah, create a powerful synergy that drives meaningful change. Let us embark on this journey with a shared sense of purpose and optimism. Jadi sekali lagi saya ucapkan penghargaan kepada rakan-rakan dari media, dari civil society yang bersama, dari peniaga dan pengusaha, dan dari masyarakat umumnya. Kerana untuk menterjemahkan program kerangka ESG, ia memerlukan komitmen yang luar biasa. Kita bicara dalam kekangan. Kita bicara dalam menghadapi satu permasalahan yang sangat rumit. Soal menghadapi masalah kemiskinan dan pengangguran dan kesenjangan jurang antara yang maha kaya dengan yang miskin. Dan semua ini harus diselesaikan tanpa mengorbankan kepentingan iklim dan persekitaran yang sihat. Sekali lagi saya ucap terima kasih. Maraming salamat po.